Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Dipen from Pune, and today on my Mojo I'll be working on all the filter elements change, oil filter, sorry not oil filter, लेकिन petrol filter change करना है, so we'll be doing that. Then there are 3-4 things or 4-5 things that I've brought that I need to change. I don't have a count of that. My pipes, their connectors, their locks, all these things I'm going to change because my bike, I mean when it had come, you must have seen a video previously. That time when I wanted to start the bike, I had cleaned the petrol and everything, all the filters and all everything, but still today when I'm riding the bike, I feel a lot less power in my Mojo, which is the BS4 version, than these USD versions. And sometimes in between, not sometimes but very often in between, it feels like there's one cylinder less. Of course I know that there is only a single cylinder in Mojo, but it feels like it is dropping one spark and ignite, like alternate spark is working kind of. You can feel that power drop in between, and then the vehicle goes again with the second acceleration. To solve that issue, we've already replaced the lambda sensor, which comes over here. It's on the backside of this, the coolant reservoir cover. So, but it didn't work. Yesterday I rode back home and I came back today here to Autolog, and it still had issues. So today I'm going to be replacing all the pipes and filters which are around this tank area, under the tank. And we're also going to be working on the fork, but that will be another video because my fork oil seal is gone, so that has to be replaced. So I've already removed the tank. You need to remove 2 bolts from here, one here on the other side here, and you need to remove the key cover, and then before that you also need to remove the long bolt. My bike has a single long bolt, so that needs to be removed. Crash guards and all I've removed right now. Belly I've removed because I was working on the lambda sensor, and to access that lambda sensor you need to remove the crash guard, you need to remove the belly, and then you need to remove this cover. So I didn't fix everything back because I didn't want to play around much. Jar चाहिए up to 150 ml. So to remove the tank, you need to, once you have loosened all the bolts and all, you need to dismantle this pipe, okay, the connector over here. Then there are 2 connectors for fuel gauge and fuel pump, okay, both these need to be disconnected. And there's a pipe which connects to this one for your canister, so that also needs to be disconnected. And here is the tank. So all these connectors, one, this second one, this pipe, and the petrol one connects over here. So we'll be changing the fuel filters also, which are there inside over here, and the external fuel filter and the air filter. I'm starting with the air filter first. This is the air filter that has come out. It is not that dusty, but yes, there is some dust, you can see. This is the old one, but anyways I'm going to replace it. I'll keep the spare for emergency use. So this is the part number and cost of the air filter, and here's our new air filter. Difference between new and old from both the sides. And this is just, you have to just keep it here and fix this back. I wanted to do a full throttle body cleaning, but उसको खोलने को जान जाने वाली है, because to remove the throttle body you need to remove the air filter, to remove the air filter you need to remove the battery, to remove the battery you need to remove the air cover. तो उतना सब जुगाड़ करने से अच्छा है I remove this throttle body positioning sensor, TPS sensor है ये निकाला. इसको मैंने अभी throttle body cleaner मारा तो good amount of dirt came out. सब होने के बाद में बातें आ रही हैं. See this, पूरा black पानी निकल रहा है नीचे, इतना गंदा है वो. Coming. So I've taken off the fuel filter next, okay, and this is the stock air filter, and this is the one that we got from Mahindra, which is the part number. Here are the details. If you need anything, pause it and check. It's for 156 rupees, and now comes in black color, not sure why, but doesn't make a difference. So we're going to take the pins off and put the new filter in and put the pins back. When separating the pipe with the filter, be very careful if you haven't purchased new pipes, because these pipes can crack easily and break. So this one has already started cracking partially. I'll replace it with a new one. This is the new pipe and its part number, and this, I've got only one connector. This is the part number and cost. I've got this new pins also, but I'll be using the old one itself because old one still has good strength. Just in case someone wants the price of the new pins, 35 rupees per pin. Inserting the old clamp. This is still good, so I'm using the old one itself. So I put the pipe in it, and now I need to put the pin, which will be approximately like this, and they've given markings where you need to put the clamp, so you have to put it in that position, and this will now go in the new filter along with the clamp. So let me show you that too. So you have the in marking over here, so this is where the petrol comes in from and goes out from this side. Now this is the filter holder or a cover, so that the filter doesn't break when it is touching the tank and all. It is a rubber cover. I thought my old one will be bad, so I had ordered a new one. Now this is spare with me, so 25 rupees is the price, and this is the part number on top of it. Okay, there's no other part number. One is at the bottom over here and one is at the top over here. The old second pipe is quite good. It doesn't have any cracks or anything anywhere. So I'll be fixing the old one back to the new filter, which is going to go towards the bike side. Engine side. This will be going towards the engine side, and lock the pin. So one pipe goes in over here, and it is difficult to install and take it off for the filter. पूरा नीचे से घुसा के टेढ़ा मेढ़ा करके, and then it goes inside over here like this. While installing, you should get a click sound. Somehow it had come off from my bike. Not going inside. So I actually changed the connector that I showed you earlier because it was not going inside. This one fit, with a click sound, and last time I had locked it with a zip tie. I finished installing everything in the bike, all the filters, all the pipes, everything and all, and now the bike is not starting. इसको मीट स्टार्टर मारना, स्टार्टर मारते ही it goes for half starter and then stops. और एक मार. So it's happening like this for a long time. So probably the battery is dead, or no, not dead but low, and this terminal also is gone bad. There's a spare battery over here which is I've put on charging, and I leave the bike like this for some time. Charge होने के बाद लगा के we'll check. You know why the bike was not starting? Because the accelerator cable that is being routed from below the tank to the throttle body it got pulled over here. Okay, under the tank it got pulled over here inside somewhere, and it was completely behind. It had turned completely as if I've opened the throttle. It was completely pulled this way, completely this side, and that is the reason TPS was not getting the right throttle position and it was not starting. So we removed the tank and then gave a starter. It worked fine. We put the tank, it was stopping again. It was not starting at all. So finally, when doing something, checking something else, I just checked the accelerator cable and it was way too tight. And then I realized that it is stuck over here. But again, after doing all this work, changing all the filters that day, we changed all the petrol pipes under the tank, we changed the main petrol filter, we changed the air filter, but still the bike has a lot of missing issues and it is still not resolved. I'm still working on this as and when I get time. If you guys know a quick solution that I should look into, do let me know and I will try that out soon. You will soon see 3-4 more vlogs on this Mojo where I work on the front suspension, the front brakes, the rear brakes, chain cleaning and DIY, all this stuff. And as we progress, I'll keep on sharing the updates with you. Do let me know how do you like this vlogs. During this Diwali week and previous week, I don't see much views, much hits on my channel. Maybe people were traveling, and maybe next week onwards people will start checking. I hope so. Otherwise, do let me know your questions and thoughts. Thanks for watching. See you in a new video very soon. Like, share, subscribe.
Do you know where secrets go? 'Cause I've forgotten mine. They've slipped out of my control, and you know where they hide. Your love's a little heavy, you're touching me already, and it's working up my nerves. You should probably forget.